Group email. Group email is one of the most powerful tools you've got in your Contensive marketing arsenal. To access group email, go to the Managed Email bucket inside the Navigator. This will open up the current set of email records that are on your site. As you can see, these are all the emails that I've created. To create a new one, simply click the Add button, and you'll open up a blank email record. Now, the first thing you need to do in this email record is to give it a name. That name is for your purposes. It doesn't appear anywhere in the email. The subject line. This actually does appear in the actual subject line of the email. The from address is what displays as the from address from the email. The confirmation person. Now, typically this is yourself. You usually put yourself in the confirmation person. I'll explain to you why in a second. If you've got an email templates built out and you wanted to use that template in this particular email, you can select an email template there. Otherwise, you can just create your body copy here. For personalization, we're going to use a personalization add-on. We're going to select the add-ons and go over to personalization and double click on the add-on, and it says my pop-ups are blocked, so I'm going to save this record very quickly, and I'm going to come back down here and double click on it again. And now I can define which field I want to display in here, and the field I want to display is the name field. So I'm going to go find name field and hit update. So as each email goes out, it's going to take the name out of the member record and it's going to insert it here. Create the body copy. And of course, as like with a regular page, you can insert pictures if you want to. You can create anchors inside the email by going back to your site very quickly and easily as well. When you're done with your message, you also have some other fields down here. One is do not send before. If you want to create this email, set it all up, but you don't want it to go out until tomorrow morning, you could put in tomorrow's date and then the date and time you want it to start sending, and that's what that field is for. If you've got links coming back to your site and you want to authenticate the person through that link, you can check this box and we'll encode the member identity inside the link as the email goes out. So when they click on it, the site recognizes when they show up. The submitted box gets checked after the email is submitted, and the sent box gets checked after this email has been sent. The last send test gets created and marked in this field when you do a send record. Now the thing with email is you can't actually send this email until you do a send test. Clicking send test will send this email to the confirmation person, which I said before is typically yourself, so you can review the email, make sure the links work, make sure the pictures work, make sure the size is right, the font looks right, everything looks good, and when you're ready, you can come back to your email. You can choose the groups that you want to send it to, so I can send it to my list of clients in the mail server, my KMA sales reps, my outside reps, my management, and any of my hosting clients. If somebody happens to be in more than one of those groups, they'll still only get one email. If I've got topic mapping set up on my system, I can associate this email to people who are associated to that topic mapping as well. I have a bounce control link in here. This will tell me what happens with bounces. All bounce emails go to supportbounce@contensive.com, so you don't have to bounce them back to that from address. If you're using your own from address and you don't have to get inundated with any bounced emails, it'll take care of it. You can, within the email settings, and that's another video, but it goes into email settings, but you can see that the bounce is processed. The action clears the allow group email field for members with a matching email address on any email address that bounces, and that's the action that takes place there. And the last email retrieve status is logged in here as well. And of course, you've got your standard control information with these records at the same time. So now my email's all set up. I can do a send test. The system, again, will send an email test to this confirmation person. Once I get that back, As you can see here, it'll tell you if there's any issues with your particular mail. In this case, it shows that there is one duplicate email address. There are two invalid email addresses, and the from address matches the to address, so it was changed to prevent it from being blocked by spam. Now, this won't affect the fact that your mail will be sent out, but this is just warning you that there may be some issues with some of the people you're sending it to. So now that I've sent my test, I can hit the send button and my email will start right away. Or if I have set a do not before time, it will wait until that do not before time and then start sending. When it is done sending, it will send another confirmation email back to me and let me know that the email has been sent, how many of the emails have been sent, and who got sent to. And when you're done with your email, you also have a link to your email drop report, which will tell you the date of the drops, the groups it was sent to, the name of the email, how many got sent, how many people opened it, and how many people clicked on any links that you had. And that's why Contensive Group Emailing is a very powerful tool to help you find out what's going on with marketing on your site.